What's going on, everyone? It's Dell Jr. 2 back here with another video. You already know the drill. We're in ranked seasons, and Reggie Jackson's aware of that, and he hits one to the gap. And Carlos Gonzalez is hustling, and he's heading home, and he gives us an early 1-0 lead against TR. Then in the fifth inning, with two men on, Dylan Carlson hits one between the shortstop and third baseman, and that drives in a run. 2-0 Ducks, just like that. Then in the bottom of the fifth, on a 3-1 pitch, this play was very interesting. Reggie Jackson could not field that, but he's heading for third, and I throw it in to the second baseman, and then he starts to head home. He's out, no run right there, and then Hall Newhouser's still in the game in the bottom of the ninth, and he pops out to Reggie Jackson, and this time he makes the catch, and the Ducks win 2-0. Here in our next game, we're playing BX. Bases are loaded. The pitcher's up. We strike him out. Huge strikeout right there. And then Ricky Henderson's up. And on the 1-2 pitch, we strike him out. Huge back-to-back strikeouts right there to keep the game tied 0-0. Here in the top of the fourth inning with one man on, Jorge Posada's up. He hits one to right field down the line, and the runner from first has speed, so I send him home with 2 outs, and he is safe. 1-0 Ducks. A quick early lead here. Unfortunately for us, in the bottom half of the inning, that lead did not last long as Fernando Tatis Jr. goes yard here. He hits it to left field, past the best grill in town, and now it's tied 1-1. Next inning, with 2 outs in the fifth inning, we're so close to getting out of it, but we unfortunately don't, as they hit a 2-run homer, and now it's 3-1 BX. They got another run, and then in the ninth inning with one man on, they strike Charlie Blackmon out, and that's the ball game. Unfortunately, we cannot win this game, but on to the next one. Here we're playing in Miami in lovely Marlins Park. Unfortunately, right there, Todd Helton hit a little blooper, and just like that, it's 1-0 NYB. Here in the bottom of the third inning, Dylan Carlson comes up. It gets past the second baseman, and just like that, it's 1-1. Unfortunately, he fakes the throw. He faked me, and I'm out. Here in the bottom of the fourth inning, Nicholas Castellanos is up, and he finds a hanging slider right down the middle, and he hits it out of the park, opposite field home run, and that makes it 2-1 Ducks. Our very next batter is Didi Gregorius, the Player of the Month one, who has a lot of power, and he shows it off right here. As for the first pitch, I don't know what I was swinging at there, but this next pitch, I redeemed myself as he finds one right down the middle, a sinker, and he hits it opposite field just like Castellanos did, and it's gone. Back-to-back homers, 3-1 Ducks. Here in the top of the ninth inning, Shohei Ohtani, the starter, is still in there. He gets the complete game. Could not quite get the shutout. He gave up that one run in the first inning, but we'll take the win. Here in our next game, it's the bottom of the first inning, 1 out, 1 strike, and just like that, that Player of the Month, Didi Gregorius, hits it out. See you later, 1-0. Then in the top of the fifth inning, two men on, Jorge Posada's up, and he clutches up. He hits one to the center fielder, and with no outs, I say, hey, I'm going to send him home. And just like that, it's tied 1-1. Here, still in the top of the fifth, Casey Mize is up the pitcher, so I just bunted with him. Fortunately, the sac fly worked, and just like that, we have the lead 2-1. That lead would not last long, though, as in the bottom half of the inning, Big Poppy was up. He's a legend in Boston, and he hit a little dribbler to the second baseman. I got him out, but the runner from third scored, so now it's 2-2. Here, still in the fifth inning, the Player of the Month, Didi, is up, and he hits one to right field. That drives in a run, and they take the lead. Now it's 3-2, but I do get to cash in on their base running mistake there to end the inning. Now, when you're up by one, you don't feel as comfortable as a bigger lead, so Devers comes up there, hits the homer. Now they're up by two. Now they have a bit more of a cushion, and now it's 4-2. Here in the ninth inning, I'm trying to get a comeback going, but Didi Gregorius grounds out to the first baseman, and that's the ball game. I lose 5-2. Here in our next game against 789, the player of the month, Didi, is up. He hits one to right field, and it has enough to go. 2-0 Ducks, just like that. And things are looking good as we have an early lead. In the third inning here with 2 outs, Dylan Carlson's up, hits one to the left center field gap, and that allows 1 run to score, and I kept him at second with 2 outs just to be safe. No need to risk getting the third out trying to extend it to a triple. Here, Nicholas Castellanos is up 0 for 1 on the day, but he's about to change that right here as he hits one to right center field, and it's gone. 4-0 Ducks, and we're hitting pretty well against Luis Castillo this game, I would say. Next up is Didi Gregorius, 1 for 1 on the day with that homer, and he comes up. He smacks it to dead center. It's gone. It should be 5-0. He quits. He's sick of it, and so we win that game 4-0. It says, I'm fine with that. Here in our next game, Dylan Carlson's up. There's a bit of a lag issue right here because it's going pretty slow. He hits it to right field. The right fielder cannot come up with it. He overruns it. So then the center fielder just freezes. So clearly there's an issue here. At the time, I wasn't really sure what was going on. I was feeling a bit confused. What's happening? And here to find out. Apparently, I guess he had a bad connection because he lost connection. So that was a pretty easy win right there. Here in our next game, we're playing the Nelk boys, and that was a beautifully hit ball right there, and he scores a run, 1-0 Nelk, just like that. In the next inning, Eddie Matthews crushes one to right center field, and now it's 3-0 Nelk. The damage is only getting worse as Buster Posey is here. I have no clue how he got to that one. That was a fastball and then a foot or two out of the zone. He crushes it for a homer. 6-0. And then Eddie Matthews comes up again. No big deal. Just hits another homer to right field. And now it's 7-0. They're not done yet though, as here they hit yet another home run. And now it's 8-0. And that's the last run they've scored this game. Here, Carlos Gonzalez is our last hope of the game with 2 outs in the ninth. He pops it up, and Royals will throw an absolute gem. Less than 80 pitches, complete game shutout, and his hitting was absolutely on point. Here in our next game, we're playing Miami, and in a tie ball game, Reggie Jackson is up, and he crushes that one, no doubter, to right field. 1-0 Ducks, just like that. Then Dylan Carlson comes up in the top of the sixth with 2 outs and 2 men on. He hits it off the wall, so that allows 1 run to score, and now it's 2-0 and we have an early lead, and Carlson is just barely safe. In the bottom of the sixth inning with 1 out, Jeff McNeil absolutely crushed that one, and that one is gone. 2-1 Ducks now, and our lead is cut into half. Then in the top of the seventh inning, Castellanos comes up, hits that one to a very similar spot that Jeff McNeil hit his to. Gone. 3-1 Ducks now. Now it's Buster Posey's turn to go guard on the 0-1 pitch. He finds the hanging pitch and he crushes it. See you later, left field. And just like that, it's a 1-run ball game. Here in the bottom of the ninth inning, 2 outs, 2 strikes. We strike him out, we tag him out, and that's the ball game. The Ducks win 3-2 against Miami. Here we have a game against DTF, and Jorge Posada's up in the bottom of the third with no outs, and he finds the slider down and in trying to jam me, but instead I hit a homer, and it's 1-0 Ducks just like that. Then here in the fourth inning, Carlos Gonzalez is up. It's a left on left against Corbin, and he hits it out. The slider was not located well, and just like that, it's 2-0. And apparently, I guess he didn't think he had a chance to win as he quits here, which is fine with me because a nice, quick, easy win is a win I like. Here in our next game against Queens, this one was in Seattle as well, and he gets a hit that hits the gap, and that drives in a run, so they take an early 1-0 lead in the first inning. In the bottom of the 8th inning, Bob Feller's hopefully starting to get tired, so I stay patient here, and I boss up on this next pitch as it's down low and it's off speed, and I crush that one to dead center, and it's tied 1-1. So now I'm thinking, okay, we have a pretty good chance to win it now. My next batter's my pitcher, Brandon McKay, and he can hit, so I decided to keep him in. And boy, did it work out for me as he hits a solo homer and we take the lead. So entering the game, we hadn't scored one run. And then all of a sudden, we hit back to back homers, and one of them was with the pitcher. And then here in the 9th inning, we're about to close the door as Alec Bohm lines out to the left fielder, and the Ducks win the game. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe.